YouTube family, what it is, man, it's your boy Dinero. I'm back at it with a new video, man. Listen, in today's video, you know, we need to talk about when to use Royal Honey, right? You got to think about it like this. Excuse me while I eat. Thin crust, not too many calories, with a little ranch. But let's get into it. I feel like Royal Honey is like a superpower, right? Now, from my last experience that I told you guys about, you know, the woman did not like me beating it up like that. Like she didn't. Like the first time, don't get me wrong, it was cool. But you gotta understand what Royal Honey do. It make you laugh. And if you somebody that already laugh, you not gonna finish, right? She gonna be able to finish 3, 4, maybe 5 times before you finish one time, right? From my experience, and this is why I like it, because again, you have to know yourself, you have to know the young lady, whatever the case may be. I know for a fact, right, I'm a pleaser. So since I know I'm a pleaser, I know taking Royal Honey, cool, I'm not gonna get off. I want her to get off 4 or 5 times. Make it all about her so you can blow her mind away. Because I'm gonna tell you from that experience that I told you about. The first time it was great. She texted me what she texted me. She like, man, like you go crazy. Like, yeah, like let's run it back. Ran it back, and since the Royal Honey was already in my system, and I took a little bit more, even though it stopped working down the line, I still made her enjoy herself, but she was just like a motherfucker beating it up that long. I'm good for, you know, 35, 40-minute section, not a all night thing. And I was beating it up. I'm talking about I was beating it up 2 nights in a row, all night. Cause again, I never had a problem with it, but me taking it, it make me laugh. Like I would physically have to get off. I would physically have to get off in order for me to get off. So you have to be very careful, man. These are the 5 things I feel like you should ask her, right? Before even, you know what I'm saying? Like just knowing what to ask her. So let's get into it. 5 things you should ask her to know whether or not you should take Royal Honey on this woman or not. Let's get into it. So number 1, see, it's not, I'm not gonna say 5 questions. I'm gonna say 5 things to say or ask. You get what I'm saying? Like in a mix, like a mix of things, right? Because I don't know how, I'm here to help y'all, bro. I don't know how people come off. A man may be blunt and ask a question. You're not supposed to do that. When talking to a woman, you always, I ain't gonna say fish around, but just listen to things. Listen to her, right? When you listen to her, she'll tell you everything you need to know. No bullshit. She'll tell you everything you need to know. So y'all talking about it, right? Because this is the thing. Y'all gonna talk about sex. We talked about sex because again, if your aura is like you like sex appeal, or you know you have that aggression, and you know women like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then some women, you know, they so fed up. That's why I want to get a game out, because they so fed up. They'll jump right at you and say like, listen, is you slinging? Like what type of, you get what I'm saying? Like I didn't talk to a lot of women, bro. I didn't talk to a lot of women, and I'm one of them people that play mind games. So I listen, and you know what I'm saying? I listen to reply, if that makes sense. But okay, it's not a question, but it is a question. So if y'all talking about sex, right? You want to be like, let's say she say something, and even if she say something like, I like sex, you be like, follow it up and say, oh yeah, you can go all night. Now that's a question, but it's like a statement, same breath. It's like, oh yeah, you can go all night, huh? Like you hitting like, oh yeah, you go crazy, but can you go all night? And she gonna follow it up with, yeah, or she gonna let you know. Well, I don't really like all that, you know, hours and hours of pounding my shit. Nuh-uh, mama gotta, whatever she say. Number 2, these is not questions. Some of them are, but some of them not. But number 2, pay attention to how she talk about the last dude she was dealing with or her ex. Now, in conversation, you're not gonna blatantly talk about another dude. We ain't doing that. But it always gonna come up like, okay, the last dude you were dealing with, yada this, yada that. She just gonna express herself or whatever the case may be. Me personally, right, the last situation I was in, right, you know, we was talking one night. Again, like, women will tell you things that, like, nigga, I make sure you know how to, like, they'll say something, but trying to let you know, yeah, you better know how to do X, Y, and Z. So, for example, the last young lady I was talking to, right, she went on to say how her and the dude she was talking to kind of stopped fucking with each other because the sex was the issue. She just blatantly said, she said sex was the issue. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay, like, what you mean? I laugh, like, what you mean? Again, it's a statement, but it's a question. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, damn, yeah, what you mean? Well, yeah, again, listen. Well, yeah, he always wanted to do 2 positions. Okay, so now you like to do multiple positions. So I know I can't be lazy with you, even if I wanted to. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I go crazy. Fuck all that. We ain't doing 2 positions. So she let me know off rip, like, even if it wasn't a conversation about, yeah, I want to X, Y, and Z you next week or whatever the case may be. She let me know her last situation. Dude, all he wanted to do was do 2 positions. I think it was from the back, and I think it was missionary, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't get into it, but she'll be like, okay, you want me to turn over? Hey, I already, like, she complaining to me, but she talking about the situation, like, oh yeah, you want me to turn around and, yeah, like, stop doing that. We do the same 2 positions. I know what position you want to do, yada this, yada that. She just vented to me. And I'm realizing, okay, cool. She like multiple positions. So she like to get her shit beat up from multiple positions. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta fish for information, and then you gotta know what you're doing. Number 3. If she like to be handled or always have an attitude, I'm gonna be honest from experience, most women like that, just like that, rub that, that choking, that just dropping dick, drop dick, like, don't, listen, the time gonna be the time. She gonna enjoy herself. The longer the better. And these all the things that to look for or to, you know, ask a woman to listen for, to be like, okay, cool, like, I ain't even gotta ask her. I'ma just take the Royal Honey. Just take the Royal Honey off back. Take it off back. If she got an attitude, just wanna punish her. You ain't better ask no question, because this is the thing. Okay, you got an attitude. You always saying little slick, smart shit. You know I'm about to go crazy, and you know I'm gonna have my way with you. You get what I'm saying? So women with attitude, make sure you ain't even gotta listen. Just go, she don't got an attitude, yeah. Just make her pay. Fuck it. Make her pay. You want to make her pay. You ain't even got to ask, do she want all night, and make her pay. Number 4, now this is a question. You know, sex gonna always be broke up. So just ask, like, okay, what's your ideal duration, you know, that you would like doing sex? You get what I'm saying? Like, what's the duration that you like doing sex? And she'll let you know, well, you know, I prefer, you know, 30 minutes, or I prefer all night, or I prefer 2 hours. She just gonna let you know, bro. That's the one question you can ask her. You get what I'm saying? And the last thing, number 5, the last question you should ask is, how important is sex? If she say sex is, you know, important, it's all about your X, Y, and Z, yada this, yada that, then yeah, take it. Take the Royal Honey and go crazy, bro. A woman that love the bond, love the art, love everything about sex, and she don't mind lasting for hours or shit all night. she don't mind that. She just loves sex. You get what I'm saying? So these are the 5 things you should look for as, you know, just met and you talking to. You get what I'm saying? Before you use it, before y'all indulge, you already know, like, okay, cool, I can take this on the first go. Well, I don't really have to take it on the first go, because it ain't like I last 2 minutes, but it ain't like I last 30 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. So just know, because again, man, my last situation, the first time we went all night, the second time we went all night, she told me, like, damn, man, I don't like all that all night shit. You get what I'm saying? I do not like all that all night shit. I like a good, where she say I like a good, or I think she said I'm used to a good 30 to 35 minutes. The max is 40, but not all night. That's what she told me, bro. That's what she told me. And I had to realize and just reconsider, like, damn, so I really don't have to use this on everybody. But again, my first impression is gonna always be my first impression. You get what I'm saying? But I don't have to use it on every new woman that I get into. I need to start asking questions, because not every woman wanna last all night. And that's what Royal Honey do, man. If you like this video, thumbs up, bro. If you don't, thumbs down. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, man. We growing. Let's go. I'm back. Let's go.